Hey friends, this is Kelly Calabrese, and today I am here with Kaley Wilkerson. Kaley, thanks so much for being with us.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Yes, we know you're so busy, you have so much going on. So you're there on the farm. Tell us about what you do.
Okay, so I am on the farm where it's currently April 20th and it's snowing. So that's out of the ordinary, but we farm corn and soybeans and we farm about 2,900 acres. And then 3 years ago, I became a mom. So tried to juggle all of that and also can't give up my passion of barrel racing and my horses.
I love that. Wow, that is very, very impressive. Thanks for sharing that. So, yeah, let's talk about the barrel racing. So, brag a little bit. Tell us about some of your titles.
Well, my favorite horse is Louis. He is by Firewater on the Rocks out of a thoroughbred mare. And I bought him from Shay Franklin as a yearling. And I had him broke and then started him on the barrels. And we went to 3 futurities, I believe his futurity year, and he made the amateur finals at Diamonds and Dirt. And then he placed at the Go for Broke Big J futurity in Waterloo, Iowa in the average. And then I would say our biggest accomplishment was that year we won the rookie title at Renee Bowling's Hawkeye futurity that she used to hold in Lincoln, Nebraska. And since then, Louis has had some setbacks, but today he is strong and healthy thanks to Renovo.
I love
So we
that.
are hoping that the best is yet to come.
Yeah, well, thanks for sharing all of that. That is awesome and so impressive. And wow, he really is your baby. You've had him since a yearling. That's awesome.
Yes.
So tell us about how did you hear about Renovo in the first place?
I had some lameness issues with Louis, and I took him to Oakridge Animal Hospital in Edmond, Oklahoma, and visited with Dr. Haig. And that's how we got started talking about Renovo. And we had some MRI results that were able to help us pinpoint his lameness. And we went forward with Renovo after discussing it with him. And then since then, about 5 years ago, I started using Dr. Sammie Crosby out of Arcadia, Oklahoma. And he's really good friends with Dr. Haig, and he's had some outstanding results with Renovo and has showed me x-rays and ultrasounds. And it's just been really impressive the things that he's been able to help with Renovo.
Wow, so that's impressive. So I love that you mentioned two different vets, and those are two vets who absolutely love Renovo. They're among, the ones who are really sharing and spreading the good news. And yeah, we just want to let people know that's one of our hashtags. Ask your vet about Renovo because people don't know. So I'm thankful that you ran into two vets that both knew about Renovo. What were some of the things maybe that you used before Renovo that you might not use today because of finding Renovo?
Probably everything. So it's kind of funny. My mom calls me a hippie, and I visit with Sammy Pittman. He actually was one of the key people in bringing Louis back. He's a podiatrist in Texas, and he calls me a granola eater. But I don't really love joint injections. I believe they have a place, but I've always been searching for something better. And I've used a lot of PRP and a lot of IRAP, but I never really found that I got the results that I was looking for. And now recently I've begun using Renovo as my joint maintenance when it's needed. And I've been really impressed with the results that I've got. And I'm really excited that it's healthy for the joint and improves the quality of the joint instead of going backwards. So I've used several different things in the past, but Renovo has replaced all of them.
Wow, what a powerful testimonial that is. And I couldn't agree with you more. I feel the exact same way. So, can you give us some specifics about Louis, what his issues were and what you saw?
Yes, Louis does not have the straightest legs in the world, and it sets him up to have a lot of strain on his collateral ligaments. And we've been able to, with my shoer, Ed Hecker, and veterinarian Amy Rucker, they worked with Sammie Pittman and they've kept him going sound. And we injected his collaterals with Renovo. We've done Renovo in his coffin joints. And then this year we had to inject his hocks, and we did that with Renovo also. But I would believe it was in March of 2020, Louis was lame, and we were in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. So I was a little nervous about trying to haul to Oklahoma to get an MRI. So I got a hold of Mark Castles, and he's at Homestead in Missouri. And he got Louis in. We decided after our videos and playing with Louis' feet that we agreed between all of us that it was a collateral. And we went ahead and had Renovo shipped to Mark Castles, and he was going to perform it for us. And when he did the ultrasound, the tear was in the top 1/3 of the collateral, so he could see it on the ultrasound. And then Louis had a little accident over the summer when a storm rolled in, and I had to take him in July for an MRI, and that collateral ligament was already healed from March to July after putting the Renovo in it.
Wow. Wow, that is impressive. Thank you so much for sharing that. That is really, really powerful. And how's Louis doing today?
Louis is doing great. I actually am entered in the BBR finals this week, so we're going to be leaving either tomorrow or Thursday morning. We just started running about probably 6 weeks ago, so still trying to get some kinks worked out because he was off since December of 2019, but he's doing his job. I just need to do mine. He feels great and really strong, and I've had him checked over about every 2 weeks since I've started running him, just to make sure that everything is staying sound and healthy. And my vet keeps commenting, Dr. Sammie Crosby, that he looks as good as he's ever looked. So we're really excited going forward.
Wow, that is fabulous. So we're excited for you. We'll be looking for the video. Please post that. We love when you hashtag Renovo too, so other people can follow along and see your story. And we so appreciate your time and your endorsement, Kaley. We wish you the best in your events and everything at the farm and with your little girl, your family. We're just so thankful to have met you and to had time with you today.
Well, thank you for having me on, and thank you for sharing Renovo with the world. Without it, I don't think Louis would have been able to make a comeback.
That is great news. And I'll just do a little teaser here. Renovo actually has a sister coming. It's called Alpha Flow. And so we're bringing to the canine world what we've been doing in the equine world. So just imagine the possibilities there. We're really excited about that.
Awesome.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Well, thanks again, Kaley. Have a great day.
Thank you.